Hello everyone, it's Rachelle, and I'm going to read a book to you today. And this is one of my most favorite books. I like to read it at the beginning of the year because sometimes when you go to school, you kind of miss your family. And this book is teaching us how you can keep a little memory of your family with you even when they're not there. Okay, I'm going to show you the cover. Remember, this is the front cover. So you can look at the picture and decide what the book is about, or think about what the book is about, even if you don't know how to read the words. So, what do you think this book is about? What do you think? I see two raccoons in this big yellow circle. And it looks like it's nighttime, and I can see some stars. So this must be the moon. And this book, the title is called The Kissing Hand. And the author's name is Audrey Penn. She wrote the words. And the illustrator's name is Ruth E. Harper and Nancy M. Leek. An illustrator is somebody who drew the pictures. I hear a scratching noise close by. That's my dog. Excuse me, Manny. I'm trying to read a book. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried, "I don't want to go to school," he told his mom. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?" Oh, he's pretty sad, little Chester. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. Nuzzle, nuzzle. "Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange or scary at first. But you will love school once you start." I think Chester's feeling a little bit nervous. "You will make new friends and play with new toys, read new books and swing on new swings. And besides," she said, "I have a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as cozy and warm as your days at home." I noticed something about this book, that raccoons go to school at night. That's different, because what are we doing at night? Most of us are sleeping at night, but raccoons are nocturnal. That's a big science word. I'm going to put my book down so we could clap it. Nocturnal. 3 claps. Nocturnal. That means that you are awake at night and asleep during the day. You know what other animal is nocturnal? Mostly nocturnal is owls. The owls are nocturnal too, like raccoons. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" His mother said, "A very old secret. I learned it from my mother and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "I'll show you," said Mrs. Raccoon. She took Chester's hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan shape like this. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and right to his heart. I'll go down a little bit so you can see. This is where your heart is. It went from his hand, up his arm to his heart. And even his silky black mask tingled with the special warmth of her kiss. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, press your hand on your cheek and think, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now do be careful not to lose it, she teased him, but don't worry. When you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. So even if you have to wash your hands a whole bunch of times, your family's kisses will always stick and will always stay with you. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his family's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and he looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned back to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he said. What's he gonna do to his mom? Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded it, and he leaned forward and kissed her in the middle of her hand. Oh, he gave his mom a kissing hand just like she gave him a kissing hand. Now you have a kissing hand too, he said. And with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. So in this book, you can see a lot of other animals are going to the school at nighttime. There's some skunks and a fox and a toad and some rabbits and maybe even a possum. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and go to school. And as the hoot owl rang, hoo hoo hoo, rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. There's all the animals at school, and look at who's the teacher. It's an owl, the teacher. The end. There's the back cover. And there's some possums hanging upside down from their tail. I have a little friend right here. It's Chester. And look at his special hand. He has a little heart right there to show that that's his kissing hand. And see, he has a striped tail. That's Chester the raccoon, and he's gonna wave. Bye. I'll see you soon.